What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskin. I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the brand new Super Evolution character that will be hitting One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan. And I know this information did come out during the Blitz Battle event, and that's part of the reason why this video wasn't out earlier, is because obviously I was really busy with that. But now that that event is finished, now we can go ahead and talk about this brand new Super Evolution character, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions in this video as well on the brand new Super Evolution Sengoku. So hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy the video, and if you guys do, make sure to smack the like button down below. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So I'd like to introduce you guys to the brand new Super Evolution Sengoku the Buddha. Now, interestingly enough, Sengoku becomes an Int-type character when he Super Evolves. Now, apparently, with his Super Evolution materials, he only needs one skull, being the purple skull. Apparently, he doesn't actually need the Psy skull at all, which is very weird, because the only other unit that did Super Evolve was the Time Skip Luffy, who was a quick character, into a Psy Gear 4 character, and in that situation, you needed both the Quick and the Psy Skull in order to Super Evolve him. But weirdly enough, Sengoku only needs just the Int Skull, apparently. That's really weird. But anyways, let's go ahead and overview this character. So, Sengoku is an Int Fighter Cerebral. He does not change his classes, but let's talk about his stats. So, at max level, at level 99, he goes to 3,696 health, 1458 attack, and 398 recovery, so he does get a pretty substantial stat increase, which is not too bad. He stays at a 54 cost, which is the only, Super Evolution that actually does not change its cost, and he also stays with 5 sockets, which is quite nice. But let's go ahead and talk about the Captain ability. So, it will reduce the cooldowns of all specials by 2 turns at the start of the fight. That does not change from his regular 6-star form. However, he will boost HP by 1.2 times and attack by 3.25 times of units that are 29 cost or below, and then he boosts his own attack by 3 times, and that's about it. So, in my opinion, I think he's the worst 6-star plus in the game, based off Captain ability and special ability buffs. Now, obviously, his stat increases are really nice. Him becoming an Int character is also pretty cool. I don't know if it's, detrimental or if it's going to help him out at the moment, because obviously he isn't fully released yet. But just judging by the Captain ability and the special ability alone, and we'll get to the special ability in a minute, I really don't think that they really buffed Sengoku up as much as they really should have. The biggest problem that I have with Sengoku 6-star Plus's Captain ability is the fact that he only boosts units that are 29 cost or below, and himself. So I really don't like the fact that it's 29 cost. If they made it 30 cost, literally 1 point more, this guy would have been an amazing character, literally one of the coolest Super Evolutions in the game, being able to utilize so many more units, so many more rare recruit units, because there are only a select few rare recruit characters that this guy can now use as a sub on his team. So I believe the Strongworld batch, the CP9 batch, and the original first 2 Whitebeard batches with Fossa, Namuel, Marco, Jozu, all those characters. So you can use those guys on a Sengoku team. There are a select few different Colosseum characters that also fit into the requirement as well, like Colosseum Margaret and Lightning McGuy. So there are definitely a few characters that this guy will benefit from. But if they just added 1 extra point to that condition, 29 cost or below, then I think that this guy would have been definitely one of my favorite Super Evolutions in the game. But just because it's 29 cost, I think this guy's not that good, and I really don't think that this guy is going to be, changing anything in the meta. I really don't think so. I mean, of course, he's going to be a very good captain to use if you want to speed clear stuff, but outside of that, there's not many, situations where Sengoku's really that useful. I don't think he's going to be one of these units now that's going to be able to clear a ton of content like Strongworld Shanks. With Strongworld Shanks' Super Evolution, or Lucci's Super Evolution, or even Kuzan's Super Evolution, when they got theirs, they were able to clear so much more content or be used a lot more often in many different teams. However, you have this guy here who's really not going to really make a dent in the meta, in my personal opinion. Also, one other thing that I really want to complain about with this guy is the fact that he boosts the health of 29 or cost or below units by 1.2 times, but he doesn't boost his own health by 1.2 times. And this guy has massive health stats, 3,600, nearly 3,700, and he doesn't boost his own health by 1.2 times. See, that's just little things that I really wish that, you know, Bandai would have just fixed there. But overall, you know, it's a 3.25 times attack to all the sub-units, but still, he's so close to being, like, amazing, but they're just small little things that I really wish that they would fix. But now let's talk about this man's special ability. So the special of Sengoku was reduced by 6 turns, I believe. I think it was 6 or 7 turns. I don't actually remember what his initial cooldown was, but his cooldown is definitely reduced. Max is at 14 turns now, and what it does is it deals large random int damage to all enemies. So because it's random, I really wish it was based off his attack, and it does like over 100,000. That would be the most ideal situation, but we don't actually know what the attack value of that damage is, but we can assume it's going to be very powerful, which is quite nice. You know, AoE damage is always going to be good on a lot of different teams, and on top of the AoE damage, he boosts all characters' attack by 1.5 times for 1 turn, and then 29 cost or lower characters are given matching orbs. So again, another thing that I really wish that they would fix is he's still a 1.5 times attack booster to everyone. Now, I don't know why they left it a 1.5 times boost, considering the fact that we just got a raid boss that is a rainbow 1.75 times booster in Raid Rayleigh. He's a rainbow character that has a better special than this guy. Sure, this guy gives his sub-units all matching orbs, but he still doesn't give himself a matching orb. Like, there's so many little things that if they tweaked on this guy, he would be meta-defining, in my opinion. This guy would be amazing, literally being able to use any rare recruit that you pull outside of Legends on his teams would be insane. Could you just imagine using some of the most powerful rare recruits in the game with this guy as your captain? Because he does get the 2-turn less cooldown. I suppose that's maybe a balancing factor. I mean, it could be a balancing factor, but still, it doesn't really change much for Sengoku. I really don't think that this guy is going to be, you know, everyone's go-to captain like, you know, some of the other Super Evolutions are. Obviously with Lucci, bringing Powerhouse up to a new level, being an amazing captain, 3.5 times captain, and he just provides so much for the Powerhouse squads. And you've also obviously got Kuzan, who we all know and love Kuzan. He's probably the best Super Evolution buff that we have had thus far. And it is a little bit annoying to see this Sengoku, because a lot of people in the community have wanted to see a Sengoku Super Evolution for a very long time. Ever since the announcement of, you know, Super Evolutions, this was definitely one of the ones that people wanted to see get a Super Evolution, get a 6-star plus. And now that we finally have him, we are a little bit disappointed in what we are seeing. This is similar to the fact how, you know, Stronglord Shanks, when we first saw his abilities of his Super Evolution, a lot of people were kind of disappointed in what he provided. However, he's shown that he can clear nearly everything in the game. So that's some pretty crazy stuff. Now, obviously, Sengoku isn't out yet. I believe he comes out on the 1st of November with the brand new Sugo Fest with the Judge Germa 66 batch. So I guess we won't really know how good this guy is going to be until he is released. But on paper, just by judging by his captain ability and his special ability, in my opinion, I don't think he's going to be doing much. Unfortunately, I really wish his Super Evolution, as I said, just make it 30 cost, boost his own health, and make it so that he himself will get a matching orb. And also the fact that it's still a 1.5 times type booster for his special, and it's still only for 1 turn. If it was a 1.5 booster for 3 turns, I think that would actually be pretty nice. If it was a 3-turn boost, so you can carry it through multiple stages with preemptive attacks, that would actually be really acceptable in my opinion. Or just make it a 1-turn 1.75 booster. Yeah, I think that would be really nice. If it was a 1-turn 1.75 booster or a 3-turn 1.5 booster, I would have kind of accepted that. But because he's still a very weak special that really won't do much, I think it's kind of a letdown. But definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the brand new 6-star plus Sengoku. Let me know, do you like the change to his typing as well? I think that's actually really interesting as well, the fact that they changed his attribute, especially with all of the int support that Japan is starting to get. You know, they got Colosseum Sicilian, who can't be used on his team. They also got the Neo Clash Akainu, who, again, cannot be used on his team, but they're really, really good in support. So I don't really know what the whole deal is with Bandai giving it a whole bunch of support, but it doesn't really synergize with each other. Really, really weird. But let me know your thoughts and opinions, guys, on the new Sengoku. Also, let me know what kind of other characters you want to see get a Super Evolution in OPTC, because I'd be really, really interested to know on what other characters you'd like to see get a Super Evolution. Honestly, for me personally, I would love to see Jinbei or Bartolomeo. I think they deserve a Super Evolution. Doflamingo would be nice to get a Super Evolution. He just, you know, like, Doflamingo is still great, but I think he does need a little bit of a buff, personally. His special is still great, but his captain ability is literally almost unusable to a point. I mean, not in these current meta of OPTC, but anyways, that's going to end the video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys did, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.